Hey guys, daskro here, and this is the Battlefield Esports Roundup, otherwise known as the BFer, and I'm here joined with Brett. Brett, how's it going?
It's going all right, man. Pretty excited. Episode 3, getting some good feedback from you guys. Appreciate all of the information that you guys have sent us. I mean, this show literally would not exist anymore if it was not for you guys. So, just real quick, thank you for sending everything. And let's head in right into the tournament. So, CEVO 5v5, round 6 of the lower bracket. This was Rival versus No Mercy Gaming. What did we get, Daskro?
This was a incredibly close round. This round was No Mercy versus Rival on the very map that No Mercy beat them on just a few short weeks ago. In the end, Rival was able to beat No Mercy 26 to 15. That's less than 15 ticket differential. That's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this was a tight game, and watching the scoreboard, I mean, I'm drooling just wanting to get the videos to this thing. I am so excited after this tournament to get my hands on these videos and be able to cast these for you guys, because I can only imagine that this was some of the most epic footage that we will ever see on Bazaar between these two great teams.
Oh, yes. And so in the coming days, we will see the finals take place. So Awesome versus Rival. They play on Seine Crossing and on Grand Bazaar. Rival's got an uphill battle. They got to win on both Seine Crossing and Bazaar in order to win, whereas So Awesome, they just got to win on either of the maps.
That's right. So, and right now, I will say, I'm going to give it to a slight edge to Rival on Sign Crossing. In the past, that has been their map. They're fairly good at that. But now I will say, Bazaar. I'm going to be leaning towards SA. So I think that Rival will take Sign Crossing in a very close match, but I do think that they will win it. But I'm going to give it to SA. It's going to be hard fought. It's going to be very close, but I am going to give the edge to SA on this one.
Now we'll see in the coming days what the outcome is of this very epic match to be. Now, we have a few other tournaments that we want to talk about. Actually, we have about a dozen or so tournaments we want to talk about in this episode, episode 3. But we're going to be doing this as fast as we can, just so we can get through all of them. We're going to highlight a few in particular, but we're going to try to hit up as many as we can. So let's get right into it.
That's right. So next we have the WEL, which is the War XS League, and it has kickstarted, so nobody can enter into it. But we are in week number 2 of the preseason. So I got to looking at it, and week 1 was pretty exciting. I looked through the 5v5 brackets and the 8v8 brackets, and I will tell you what, most teams showed up for this. Again, guys, you have to show up for your preseason matches, or you will be kicked out of the league. And it seems like most people are showing up for them. So this is looking pretty exciting. I mean, there's about, I believe, 18 teams in the 8v8s, and I believe there's around 30 teams for the 5s. And I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, that is, especially for 8s. So I'm pretty excited about this, and be looking for information and videos on this. War XS is definitely wanting to push and promote the casting. So they have been kind enough to set up a deal with daskro and myself to where they are going to try and get videos from their players to send to us to cast. So be looking out for videos and information on these guys.
Indeed. Moving right on, we have the Cyber Gaming League next, which is a 5v5 tournament's already started. It's progressing as expected, and so the next time that CGL has a tournament open, I suggest you all check it out, sign up below. Remember, this is all PC. You can check out the links below. And then speaking of other types of tournaments beyond these two, we also have the Team Warfare League, which is one of the more old-school leagues and ladder systems for Battlefield. Brett, what's the deal with TWL?
So what TWL is basically a ladder. It is a competitive ladder that every now and then will throw in tournaments. But people kind of look down upon it just because it's, for the most part, it's an entry ladder system. So if you guys are definitely a new team and you're looking to get your feet wet, this is definitely something you guys should look into. The 4v4 squad rush ladder is very popular. That there are teams always playing in that ladder, and then also they have a 5v5 CTF fast attack ladder. Now this one I have never played in myself, but I have heard from other teams that it is a bunch of fun. So you guys should definitely go check this out. They have more. They have 8v8s, 5v5s. They even have a 2v2 chopper and a 1v1 armor. So definitely go check this out. If you're new, I think you guys would really benefit from this.
Oh, yes. And then moving on, though, we also have some larger leagues that we're still focusing on. Battlefield 3 Platoon Wars is wrapping up their big 12v12 tournament. It's going to be Team Synthic versus Team Shot Docs on Summit on Pipeline and Kaiser Railroad April 28th, and it's going to be streamed. And so hopefully we'll see a few perspectives. Maybe we'll even do a cast on it. April 28th is a big day, and you'll see why in a bit. There are a lot of events going on April 28th. So with all that in mind, let's keep on going and talk about some live events. There are live events. Brett, what's the first live event we got?
That's right. Okay, so the first live event that we have is it's called Operation Prague. This is a LAN event in Prague. It's going to be happening on June 15th to 16th. It is 5v5 conquest. They're going to allow only 30 teams. Now, obviously, this is a LAN event, so we know that a lot of, almost any of the North American, South American teams are not going to be able to make anything over there. But for you guys over in Europe, you guys should seriously look into this if you guys can make it. The signups are going on right now, and this is a cash tournament, guys. A cash tournament, okay? So you will have to pay an entry fee, but here's the thing that's exciting. Now, my conversions from dollars to euros isn't that good, and I'm sorry guys, but I don't have to do it very often. But I'm looking right now, and it says that if you win first prize, and there are 30 teams in this event, that you will get 7,000 euros. Holy crap!
That's a big deal.
That's if it's 7,000, yeah, that's a big deal, guys. I mean, come on, you got to give it up for BF3. That's impressive. So, definitely be looking out for more information on this. I'm hoping that there is going to be some coverage on this. I haven't seen anything yet, but I am assuming that if we can drum up enough interest in this on the internet, then we'll definitely be seeing some cool stuff coming out of it.
And then speaking of other LAN parties, though, so Operation Prague is one of them. We have another one called the Summit PC. It's in Germany. It's from June 28th to June 30th. It's 5v5 infantry only. That, too, is going to be one that's going to be in the coming months as well in late June. That was going to be really cool. And we actually have do we have a third one? Yeah, I think we have a third one as well. Well, we have four, right. Actually. We have four. Let's go to the third one first.
That's right. So next we have let's see. Next we have the
Game of Empires.
Yeah. The Game of Empires BF3 Nightcup. It's a 6v6 conquest only. It's PC, and it will be going on April the 28th. And this one, guys, is also a cash tournament. It's $200 for first place. They're capping it at 16 teams. So if you guys are interested and you want to get into this, you're gonna have to sign up now. Now, remember, April 28th, that's Sunday. That's next Sunday. So you got 7 days to get into this thing. So definitely go check this out. It's $200. I mean, it's $200 to play a video game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's awesome.
I like that. And then we have the Mio XL Party, which is in Portugal, a PC tournament, 5v5 infantry only. Brett and I have been asked to cast this live, and we've worked with the tournament organizers, and we're going to figure out a way to cast it live. Now, we won't actually be in Portugal while it's taking place. We'll be here in the States, but we're still going to be able to give commentaries using that free cam, live streaming it, the whole works. And that one is the 27th to 28th of April, which is just 1 week away. It's going to be pretty cool.
That's right. And I'm going to add one more thing to that, Daskro. To my knowledge, there has never been a LAN that was live streamed for BF3. So I think this could actually be the first one for BF3.
Yeah, I definitely think this is going to be the first one that's going to be casted. I know DreamHack has done a few here and there.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Casted. I'm sorry. Casted. I apologize. Casted. But I'm pretty excited about that. That's pretty neat stuff. And to be able to be one of the first ones to do it, I'm a little nervous.
Oh, but I think it's going to be fantastic. I mean, it's going to be a great time. And we're even going to have a local guy there also giving commentary as well in Portuguese, just for you Portuguese folks that don't want to hear the English language. When you hear the mother tongue, I understand that. So moving on, though, we only got 2 more things left on PC. Let's talk about what gamersportal is real quick.
That's right, guys. So, we're talking about getting into competitive play. I mean, we're drumming up a lot of excitement here. I'm getting messages and feedback from you guys, and it's just amazing. All these new teams and players that are willing and eager to get into the competitive scene right now. But, a lot of the problem is they don't know where to find people to scrim against. They don't know where to find people to practice against. And this has been an issue. This has been an issue for a while. But there is a fix out there for it. It's called gamersportal. Okay, so go down into the links below, click on it, go to this website, sign up. All right, and what you'll be able to do is register your team. There's a video on how to do everything, okay, guys, and follow this video step by step. But you're going to register your team, make sure that they sign up on your team, and then it's as simple as basically going to where it says scrims. You find BF3, and then you post up what you want, a 5v5, an 8v8, 4v4, whatever it is. You post it up, and basically other people will watch it, and they'll see it in live. It'll be live in real time, and they'll be able to accept it, and you'll be able to get all of your scrims, everything there. It's a great place to network with captains. It's a great place to network with new teams. So definitely go check this out. Get involved in it. And here's the thing, guys. If we're trying to get this jump started again, so if it doesn't work for the first time you jump on it, don't give up. All right? Use it for a couple of weeks, okay? Use it for 2 or 3 weeks. Let's try and get this thing going again, guys, because it will help everybody.
Indeed. And then finally, I do want to sort of talk about one thing that is the Brett and I did work on just a few weeks ago when we were asked to do the 8v8 clan base finals, or the playoffs rather, excuse me. We actually got a real special request. Daniel Matros, also known as Zento from Dice, actually wanted to do a cast with us, and so he actually did a four-way cast with me, Brett FX, Whitey from Level BF, and himself, and we were able to cast the Denmark vs Sweden tournament, and we'll be posting that live rebroadcast on our channels in the coming days, and so check it out. I think it's really cool that we got a Dice employee interested in BF Esports.
That's right. Yeah, it is pretty neat, and I think that this is the first step to the community and the developers being able to work together and figure out some really cool tools that we can implement later for BF3 Esports. So right now we are done for the most part for PC, and we're gonna head right into the Xbox side of it. So Daskro, right now we got the Xbox 360 pugs. What exactly is a pug again? I know we mentioned this in episode 1.
Well, PUG is a pickup game. It means that you join basically a pool of players. You're randomly selected in sort of a draft kind of deal, and then you play each other. So you may play with your friends, you may play with complete strangers, but you get to make new friends. You get to play against people that you may be used to playing with, and some maybe not so much. And that makes it kind of exciting. You get to meet new people, and it's a lot of fun. There are a lot of Xbox tournaments coming on right now. We have the 360 pugs every day. In the links below, we have the 8v8 pug tournament, which is again is a draft tournament like it is described. We have the freshman tournament, which is essentially a new tournament for teams between 6v6 to 8v8. We even have jet ladders for Xbox. I think this is so cool. It's the top 100 players in a ladder. But here's the requirement. You have to have a minimum of 2,500 jet kills just to compete. It's a pretty high bar to set, but it's really cool. And then they also have, related to this, a jet tournament for Xbox starting May 1st, also in the links below. There's a lot of different of Xbox things going on, almost all on Badlog. Check them all out. See what looks good, and if you don't have a team, try one of the pugs. The pickup games are a lot of fun, and I think you'll really enjoy them.
That's right. And also we don't really have a scrim finder for you Xbox guys out there. But people do try, they create platoons. So we do have an Xbox scrim finder platoon. So you guys, go sign up on this platoon. And you'll be able to post up there, hey, we're looking for a match to happen this weekend. And then, you'll get somebody to be able to respond to you so that you guys can set up matches on off days where you're not competing in these tournaments.
Yes, and we also mentioned a few Xbox leagues in episode 2. I want to mention a few more. We have two more that we want to talk about. We have the Frag Nation ladder event, which is Squad Rush 5v5 and 8v8. They do PlayStation, but they also do Xbox. And then we also have the We also have the Xbox 360 AV8 ladder of Echo Actual Gaming. You can check them out. The links below. It's an AV8 ladder. People are playing it. It's another venue to play on.
That's right. And you know what? Here's something. All you hardcore guys that have been ragging on me for so long about giving you guys information about where can I get hardcore ladders? Where can I? Well, guess what? There is an Xbox hardcore community. Not a ladder, not a tournament, a community. Okay? These guys have clan matches. They have ladders. They have community events. They have servers. So if you guys are on Xbox and you are interested in hardcore and you think that's the only way to go, more power to you guys. This is where you need to go. All right, head over there, check them out. Say hello, get involved with them. Because that's where it's at, man. That's the only one I've ever seen, so it's pretty unique, and I think you guys will enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely check that out. We already talked about all the Xbox stuff that we have for right now. If you have any other Xbox stuff, send it our way at battlefieldreplays@gmail.com. Otherwise, let's go right into PlayStation 3.
That's right. So for PlayStation 3, we have we have a PS3 8v8 Conquest League that is trying to start up. Right now, there's not too many teams involved in it right now, but he is trying to get it started up. We're giving him a shout out right now, trying to expand it. So if you guys are interested in getting it started up, definitely contact him. Again, links will be down in the description below. Sign up on it, get in touch with the guy, and so that you guys can get something started and build it from the ground up. It's really exciting to be able to build something from the ground up and be involved with it from the get-go. Next, we have the World Nations Tournament. Actually, this is the third World Nation Tournament, from what I understand, and this is on PS3 only. So this is pretty exciting, and they have a lot of teams, guys. They have 4 groups, and it looks like there's about 7 teams in each group. And we are in the middle of it right now. So this is pretty exciting stuff. Obviously, you cannot sign up for it right now. It is an ongoing tournament. But we will be putting down the link down below to go and check out all the information you can about it. They'll have streams, YouTubes, all that kind of stuff, brackets. So you guys can go check this out and possibly even find some teams to root for, and be able to follow this and maybe even sign up for it when they have number 4 coming up here shortly. And then we have we have something. We're done with the tournaments. We're done with the leagues for all the consoles. But we have something that we've never done before, Daskro. This was the Devastation versus Icon. So let's hear a little bit about this match that we casted.
So we have never casted a console match before, Brett and I, and it was the first time for us. It was the PlayStation 3 Battlefield Battle Brawl Tournament, which is a tournament between the PlayStation League Frag Nation versus the PlayStation League Urgent Fury, and the winner of these two leagues play each other in a grand championship. It actually hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen. And the winner of this grand championship gets some Hop-Hog PVRs to record their videos. They get a bunch of gung-ho dietary supplements, things like that, like we mentioned last week. And we were actually able to do a multi-POV cast. It'll be up this week. It'll be on our channels. It's going to be really cool. It was really exciting. 12v12 on console. Who knew? Check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really interesting. So next, let's go into the community events. Now, this is swapping back over to PC, guys. I'm sorry, but I do not know of any Xbox or PS3 community events that are happening. Again, if you have any information pertaining these community events for those consoles, please send them in at battlefieldreplays@gmail.com. That would be very helpful. Make sure you title them appropriately. But let's get right into the community events for PC. So as always, we have the 3-Mob community event happening on Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern. That is still going on, so look forward to that on this Thursday. And then also we have the Midweek Madness happening for Level BF. Now, I was doing a little bit of looking around, and they actually have one for Europe and North America. So the North American one is going to be held around 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys are in North America and you are interested in that, definitely show up for that. Sign up on their website. They have a lot of cool things to offer, and I'm about to mention that. They also do 32s v 32s. Now, myself and Daskro have been a part of this. Daskro more so than myself, but 32s they're so much fun. I mean, I can't even describe how fun these things are. They're competitive. They show good teamwork skills, and I mean, it is. Once you play these 32s, you will never want to play pubs again. Am I right, daskro?
Oh yeah, they are an incredible amount of fun because you don't have to be super serious about it. You don't have to be having all that sort of high anxiety level because you're the only guy on B on Bazaar and you have to hold it all on your own. No, you're in a squad. You have orders and it's much more casual in that respect. But you still get to see that sort of combined arms teamwork that you sort of desire to see in a lot of games. But in these 32 versus 32 battles, you get to experience them all the time. They're definitely worth checking out.
That's right. And we also have Global Conflict and 21CW that do these. Global Conflict, it's more of like a Risk style. If you guys have ever played the game Risk, it's more in that style. I believe they hold, was it 6-hour game, daskro?
Well, it's 21CW that holds the 6-hour games.
Okay.
Global Conflict ones are closer to 4 to 5 hours, but they are both real long games. That doesn't mean you have to play for all 6 hours or all 5 hours. No, you can play for as little or as long as you'd like. But they're really cool events to check out, and so check them out.
That's right. So, I mean, really, guys, if you're interested in getting in the competitive play, but you don't quite want to make that first step into serious 5v5, 8s, or 4s, look into these, okay? It has the competitive structure to it, but it's also, like daskro said, it's very casual, and you just feel it's just a lot of fun. Okay, so, to wrap it all up, guys, we are nearing the end of the show. I just want to talk to you PC guys out there. We are definitely interested in grabbing your point of views. So in order to do that, I realize it takes a recording capture software. It also takes some way to render it and then upload it to YouTube. Well, I have found a nice little program, and it is called let's see, it is called Marillis. That's right, and it is a free software at first. You can do a free trial for it. You will eventually have to buy it, but you'll be able to record everything that you want at high quality. From what I understand, at high quality, you'll be able to basically you can record everything at high quality. Then you can also upload it straight to YouTube from the program. You don't even have to have Vegas or Premiere or anything like that. So you guys can record and upload with the same program. And believe me, guys, it's a lot cheaper to do it this way than it will by buying DxTory, than buying Premiere, blah, 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 all that other kind of stuff. So I definitely recommend that you guys look into this. We'll have the links down in the description below. It's a very user-friendly software. Just follow the instructions, and you'll be able to give it a try. Now, remember, guys, there's a free trial, so you don't have to buy it. There's no you don't have to buy it right away. You can give it a nice little test drive, if you will. So anyways, that's to wrap it up. daskro, you got anything else?
Well, I would remind everyone to send your replays to battlefieldreplays@gmail.com. Do you have any news, any tidbits, any corrections for us to amend in coming episodes? Send those notes into battlefieldreplays@gmail.com, and we'll be sure to make those corrections, make those announcements, let you guys know about the various important events that are taking place in our community.
That's right. So, guys, that was episode 3. Again, thank you. We could not do this without you. And I'm looking forward to episode 4. So we'll see you then.
See you guys later.